Good evening, everyone. We're going to do some live streaming here of DarkWing Duck, the PAL version from Germany that I brought back. We're going to actually start it a couple minutes early here, and we're going to give some people some time to come on in, check our audio levels and everything too really quick.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to be sure to
So sorry, checking on my phone here to make sure everything is playing properly, and had a bit of an ad playing there, which was rather loud, so that popped up unexpectedly. Hope everyone has had a great weekend so far. Kind of bummed out that it is already over. So sorry, checking on my phone here to make Hey Edgar, how you doing? Looks like everything is looking good there on my phone. So again, we're going to start this off, actually started the live stream a little bit earlier than what I intended, and plan on starting at 1/4 after, so we'll give people a few minutes to come on in. This is DarkWing Duck for the NES. This is actually the PAL version of DarkWing Duck for the NES. This is one that I recently picked up. Oops, sorry. Picked up in Germany. And we are playing on the Retrobit Super Retro Trio. I am using actually the stock NES controller, though. Just wanted to use the original controller here. So, like I say, we are going to start the gameplay here at in about 3 minutes. If you want as well, while you are here, again, I do thank you for stopping by. Don't forget, you can always go ahead, if you haven't done so already, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe here on the channel. Always helps us out. We do have information down below, too, regarding our Streamlabs account, if you want to go and support the channel that way, too. Tip jar is always open and rolling. And again, this is DarkWing Duck for the NES, the PAL version that I picked up recently while I was in Ahrensberg, Germany. I'll keep an eye on the chat as we do go through here and play. Let me know if levels sound good. Just a little bit that I checked out, everything looked okay, but I can always make adjustments as needed. And got a couple more people coming on in. And we will, like I say, get rolling here in just a couple minutes. Sent out a tweet on Twitter at RoXolidStudios, and also posted to our Facebook page at RoXolid Productions on Facebook to let you know that we are doing a live stream here of DarkWing Duck. And we'll get rolling here in just a minute. Again, everything on my end at least looks okay. I'm going to double check settings one more time again on my phone. I'm not hearing much on my end regarding the game music. Actually, very quiet. Sorry for the probably slight echo you guys are getting there. Just crank the game music on my end. Let's see what comes through. Crank the game music on my end. Let's see what comes through. Still not getting any audio coming through on the game. Well, I'll turn up my game audio here if need be on the TV. That's just weird that my game music is not coming through like it needs to. It is a quarter after, so we will get rolling here in just a second. Do want to thank you all for coming by, checking us out here. That's really bizarre how it's not bringing the audio up. Well, I'll turn it up here, and hopefully you guys can hear it. It's not too distorted or whatnot. If you have any questions as we're going along, let me know. I will try to translate. I do understand more German than I can speak, so I will try to keep things up to date as we go along. I'm going to make one other minor tweak here. There we go. Just wanted to move the chat window up a little bit so I could see it a little bit better. Let's get dangerous. Oh no, we are having to fight the evil fowl, who are basically like the equivalent of Ma Beagle from DuckTales. And they're counting on me, so we're going to start off at the bridge. Quackerjack and Golfslude blocking. They're blocking it. Okay, we will go to the bridge. Really a neat looking game too. So Ich bin Darkwing Duck. So you can jump, you can block, and you can duck. A duck that ducks. Get it? A duck that ducks. And then you do have your blaster as well. And when you hit select, you can change your weapons. Really a neat looking game, I gotta say. I like the way you can actually use the different parts of the scenery to move around and get different weapons or to different parts of the level. So you press up to grab the hook as you're jumping past them. So a bit of a different sort of, hey, one up. Different mechanic there. Oof. All right, how do I get up? Oh, that's cool. So you can actually grab the bottom of the whatever would be right above you to be able to jump on it, almost like a Bionic Commando kind of setup. I admit, I've never played this before. I've always wanted to. I always loved the Capcom Disney games. Can I grab that? Nope. Oh, yes, I can. Good. Good deal. Generic bad guy number 1. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Oh. Oh, that's kind of a neat secondary weapon. Still fighting a bit of a cold here, guys, so if you hear me cough a little bit from here and there, that's all that is. Ooh, got some gold there. Scrooge McDuck would be jealous about that. Kind of a weird dynamic. Not weird, but not the best control scheme to have to jump and press up to grab those hooks all the time. Oh, you didn't give me anything. So I've actually been... Oh, you can only get one extra life. That sucks. Actually been hard at work today, too, working on editing some other videos. I know I've been kind of lax since I got back from Germany. Part of it's been just this stinking cold, trying to get back into the swing of things. Part of it, quite honestly, has just been really busy with work. Got back from Germany, flew into Chicago, and 2 days later I was back in Chicago, which is about a little bit over 2 hours away from my home, to attend a dance competition for my daughter and her dance troupe. All right. Oh, that's tough. I wonder if switching to like the NES Advantage would be an advantage. Oh, that's interesting to know that if you are on the ground when the thing above you lands, you actually take damage. This would be a game I think that'd be really good if they bring it back as, or not bring it back, but if they would have done a Super NES version, just to get the button presses versus trying to do the combination of up to grab onto something. Hey, Edgar the 8-Bit Man. Welcome to the stream tonight. Have not missed much except for me dying twice coming through here. 3 times now. Crud. I will say, while I like the music, I don't like the fact that it's so repetitive. Okay. I mean, it's not even the actual Darkwing Duck theme. Very much reminds me of just any of Capcom's games from back in this area. I mean, it definitely has a Mega Man feel to it. I get a little bit of DuckTales as well, of course. The sprite work is great. Yeah, I think what's hurting this control-wise is the fact that, if you press up, that's your dodge or hide behind your cape, whatever. I'd like to have that just mapped to a button, and that's where I say, like, having this on the Super NES may have actually been better. I know this was late in the life cycle of the NES, too. I don't think the Super NES was out yet, though. All right, let's see if I can not die here this time. Clearly I can't. And this is just the first level. Wow. All right, we're going to try a different level and see if we can do any better on that. Oh, I guess not. I guess next time if I die like that again, I will change levels. Oh, that's no fair that he can walk on that. All right, so there should be the one up back here then again. See, this is what I'm talking about. There, I'm pressing up to try to grab that stupid hook, and it's not letting me do it. Had a chance over the weekend, too. Did go to see A Wrinkle in Time. I thought it was okay. Kind of dragged in some spots, but it was okay. There again, I'm pressing up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. This is really annoying. Yep, if I think in a moment I'm going to end up switching to my NES Advantage just to try to see if that doesn't help at all. All right, now we got it going. Hey, NEStalgia, how you doing? Have not missed much besides me doing really poorly at this and wondering why I even bother. No. The controls are kind of janky, I'd say. Really, I love the sprite work, I gotta say, though. I do wish that there was more than one song. Oh, just fly past, just fly past. Good example of Capcom with the Disney characters is DuckTales by the NES 2 or NES 101, the top loader was released. Yes! And actually, I don't know if I sent this out or not, but I actually got an NES 2 for my birthday recently. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's really dirty. This totally reminds me of Mega Man right here. Like, there's one of the levels where there's normally like a cat or something that's in here. Yeah, that's totally out of Mega Man. No! Okay, at least it took me back here. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it just seems like it's not play control, but it's like hit detection, or maybe it is play control. It's just the control seems off a little bit to be able to jump up and grab. Okay, I do have my optional weapons. I wonder if I can't kill those guys at all. That's part of it. One thing I will say so far is, yes, this is the German version, but I will say quite honestly, there's nothing from a language standpoint that has hampered gameplay whatsoever. So I know that's one of the reasons I got into the Famicom. And actually, it was 3 years ago today. I tweeted this out and sent this out on Facebook too. Was actually the day that I ordered my first retro console, and that was a Retron 5. Oh, you dirty bugger. I wonder if I really can't kill those guys. Okay, we are going to see if we can go to a different level. All right, let's go in the city. Well, you guys are here again. If you want, make sure that you go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And give us a like. If you've never been to the channel before, you can always go ahead and give us a subscribe. He slipped on a banana peel, really? wish you could jump on enemies' heads kind of like in Mario Brothers. And that is a neat control dynamic, how you can jump up on stuff like that. Ooh. Nice bonus sort of weapon there. You can't shoot the banana peels, which is unfortunate. The banana peels just kind of remind me of something that you would get in, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you know? That's totally something that the Weasels would have done. So you can jump down through a level that, or not a level, but a basically through a platform that you've already jumped up from. Which is, I mean, this really does remind me partially of Bionic Commando. Oh, come on, that's unfair. Oh, God, that sucks. This game is hard as snot. In other words, it's not hard. Sorry, had to do it. Don't know, too, if anyone has had a chance to check out the newest teaser trailer, too, of Marvel's Infinity War coming up. That is going to be an amazing movie. I know I cannot wait for that to come out. I'll be heading to the drive-in here to go see that. We got Solo, Star Wars story coming out soon, too. Another one I'll be heading to the drive-in to go see. Pretty lucky here. We've got an amazing drive-in about 15-20 minutes away. Harvest Moon Twin Drive-In. God bless it. Anyone has any tips and tricks for this, I am all ears, because, man, I am doing terribly. Wish there was a way that you could get rid of those stupid banana peels. I just got my butt burnt. All right, let's try the next level and see what happens here. In the meantime, we're going to crack open a Sprecher Door County Cherry Cola. This kind of reminds me of TMNT. Okay, so you can kill those guys. Wow. Ich bin DarkWing Duck. All right. I don't like that you run out of ammo on the special guns so quickly. Oh, man, this is hard as nails. Typical on NES Capcom stuff, it gets harder and harder. Kind of reminds me of the original Mega Man series. And that, yeah. I mean, I'm glad to see the music at least is different from this level versus the earlier ones, but it's the same couple beats over and over. Wow. Nope, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Wow. I kind of wish NES Addict or Eugene Myers was in here because they are great at these types of games. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch controllers really quick. I'm going to throw my NES Advantage in, so you guys are going to hear a little bit of silence for just a moment. Now, let's see what we can do on that first level. Might be better if you guys can hear me too. Hey everyone, say hi to Ginger. She is the one that got me the orange GameCube, the Spice Orange GameCube, that the video for how to make that region free is rendering now, along with the top-loading NES 101 for my birthday. So one of the reasons why I wanted to try out the NES Advantage was to see if the hit detection would be, or not hit detection, but if I could make it through that one section of this level any easier. And of course now I do also have Turbo Fire on B. Yeah, this feels a lot better already, just to be able to jump and then transition to grabbing upwards. And yes, the Turbo Fire is cheating, and I don't care. Because she is nice like that. Yes, she is. Beyond nice like that. There we go. Oh, died again. Hey, Superhero Game Squad, how you doing? So, which one of the Game Squad is here? Is it Mikey? Is it Riff? Who is here? I was actually thinking of you guys last night. We ended up buying a copy of the Justice League. And, hey, what we got going on? I heard something. What do we got? Hey, Troa, thanks for subscribing. picked up a copy of Justice League last night, and I know you guys are huge. Okay, it's Riff in the house. Everybody say hey to Riff. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out the Superhero Game Squad. They stream twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe. They got a couple different channels, too. They are super fun, super nerdy, and they are great to watch here on the YouTubes. But, yeah, we were watching Justice League last night. And then, also, I saw your guys' reaction to the Infinity Wars teaser trailer. Or not teaser, I guess it's the official trailer now at this point. Although, I do have to say, bad form for having the Batman costume in the reaction video to a Marvel movie. I mean, come on, man. That's like me going and wearing a Captain America shirt to Suicide Squad, which I may or may not have done. Or Star Trek shirt to Star Wars. I couldn't bear to do that. Listen, Junior, I'm old, but not that old. Oh, and if you haven't done so yet, it's a couple days past, I know, but also make sure that you wish Riff here a happy birthday. I think he might actually be legal to drink now. He may be 21. Actually, I know he's older than that, but... Oh, that bat! Yeah, I think this very much could be a Mega Man reskin, quite honestly. I mean, it's, you know, same publisher and everything, and, you know, it's one of those things with Capcom that you know, why change what's already working? And they hit many home runs with Mega Man over the years. I mean, this thing is, I have to admit, this is flipping hard. I was not expecting it to be this difficult. And it has nothing to do with the language barrier either. I wear Trump shirts in Mexico. See, the thing is, I think you do. I can totally see you doing that. And then wondering, why am I getting my rear end kicked? But no, seriously, if you guys have not done so, make sure you check out who we have in here. We've got Superhero Game Squad. I thought that we saw NES Nostalgia in here earlier. Make sure that you go and subscribe to everyone here who's in the chat, because that's how we help everybody grow, especially when YouTube is really not doing much for us smaller guys lately. Yo! Green Duck says, shoot them when they're unpredictable. Be careful when they shoot you. Yep. That reminds me of something from, there was a movie in the 80s called Better Off Dead. And the guy was looking for some tips about how to ski down this snow hill. And the tip basically was, go that way very fast. If something gets in your way, turn. I want my $2. And I know you guys are looking for other streams to check out tonight. Make sure that you check out, too, Rax the Great One here on YouTube as well. I know he was streaming some Kingdom Hearts, I want to say. So he's always a great guy to check out as well. And he can actually get past the first level in games, unlike me, clearly. All right, let the bats go by. One time I had a custom shirt made that said, vote Obama on one side, and the other side, vote McCain. It's like the old shirts that said, make 7 up yours. All right, got past that. It shouldn't be that hard. One other thing you guys may or may not be aware of is there was some news, I think that dropped yesterday or Friday, at my friend Ryan at CastleManiaGames.com. God, I gotta stop the radio voice. Anytime I do the radio voice, just tell me to shut up. HD Retrovision, they have got some awesome cables for the Super NES and for the Genesis that are basically plug-and-play component cables that are coming to the castle. So make sure you check out CastleManiaGames.com on that. Hey, a new part of the game I haven't gotten to before. Be back putting my kids to bed. Love you, Father. I love you too, Riff. I love you, man. You know why I can't quit you, man? Ooh. Oh! Those hooks can be problematic. Worst is the bats that can be annoying. Yes. Yes, they are. But I think we're making progress here. Here's the thing, is it's the first level, so I can't really go back and regress, really, can I? This is one of those games I can see just being absolutely ruthless and like rage quitting frequently. And if you're going to rage quit, you don't want to do it with an NES Advantage because that's going to break stuff. All right, so we got the 1-up. Yeah, I think the problem, at least part of the problem for me, is the fact that it should almost auto-detect when you're grabbing the hook when you jump on it. Either that or give you like in Bionic Commando, how you actually shoot to grab stuff above you, have a like I know Batman has got the repelling gun. Okay, so far, so good. I do feel like the NES Advantage is the better way to do this, too. It just seems like it's allowing me to be a little bit more precise as I die. Yes, you are Darkwing Duck. And I am Groot, and we are the world. Oh, one other piece of news that I don't know if this is legit or not, but I know a lot of people are bummed out that Toys R Us is basically going out of business. There is a company out there that basically, what they do is they squat on old trademarks and they buy them once they are no longer protected, essentially. And if I'm correct, I believe it's the same company that just recently bought the trademarks for Nextel. They are bringing KB Toys back. So they own the rights to the name and everything. They just got to figure out a business model on how to bring it back and not suck. Whoa, I felt like I was going to die there. Holy crap, I made it. And I've got quite a few lives left. Oh, that was kind of exhausting and infuriating and frustrating and like watching a Superhero Game Squad video. No, what the hell? Had to get cocky there, didn't I? Hey, I got through here. I only died once. This is a game I think AVGN needs to do a video on because, my God, it's one of those that it's not a typical AVGN game because I think it's decent, but man, it's hard as nails. And I don't mean the bad wrestler from the WWF days. All right, got him. What the hell? He's back? Oh, that was a bunch of garbage any way you slice it. All right, at least we're to this point now. Oh, you dirty rat. You killed my brother. Actually, James Cagney never said that line. Just like Darth Vader actually never said, Luke, I am your father. The line is actually, no, I am your father. And Captain Kirk never said, beam me up, Scotty. Full of all sorts of useless trivia here tonight. So what have we been up to lately? It's been a while since I've actually been able to stream and talk with everyone. So have the video showing how to make a Japanese GameCube region-free edited. It will render tonight. It will be live tomorrow for Patreons. And then, oh, dude, that was not cool. And then another one I am working on that it's shot, I just have to edit, is a comparison between the GCHD adapter. If you're not familiar with that, that is the high-definition GameCube adapter that you can get at CastlemaniaGames.com. Oh, I needed that. But it compares that to a Wii with a cool digital. Oh, hey, this is the boss. How to do the cool digital, or not how to do. Basically, comparing the Wii with a cool digital NES adapter, or not NES adapter, HDMI adapter. How do I shoot this dude? Basically seeing if, if you necessarily need to have to spend that kind of money to get decent quality out of your GameCube. Oh, this little dude sucks up top. Arg! Also got some cool stuff. Oh, and it kicks me back to the very beginning of the level. This sucks. Also got some cool stuff yesterday from ChargeN Pro. Some charging adapters for an induction charger for the iPhone X and basically any Samsung phones equipped with induction charging, along with an adapter, a nightstand adapter, basically, where you can hook like 6 different items in and charge on a nightstand. Oh! I actually saved my bacon right there. Lies. What are lies, NES Nostalgia? Fill me in. The lie that Sega does what Nintendo don't. That's a pretty big lie. I really don't like bats. Especially when it's Val Kilmer dressed up like one. Val Kilmer made a terrible bat. The banana pie, yes, well, no, the hooks, actually, no. My gameplay is the biggest problem. This kind of reminds me, again, if you guys haven't checked him out, check out Eugene Myers, EC Myers Vids. He's been playing, oh, what was it? It wasn't Candyman. What's it called? He's been playing a couple really tough games lately. I know one of them he's been playing has been Castlevania Rondo of Blood, but that's like a good hard game. I can't remember what it was a bad 80s horror movie. And there was a game version of it that he's been playing. Whoa! I thought for sure I was dead meat there. I for sure thought that I was going down that hole. Not the half, the hole. I want to thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I know I have not been able to live stream like I've wanted to recently. Just life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Got him. I don't know what that does for me. Super gas. I already have plenty of super gas myself. Hey, Young G, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Castlevania Bloodlines was at Genesis Games. Got him. But now I'm down to only one hit. Got him. And he gave up the heart. Wow. Almost fell in the pit there. And again, this is being played on a Retrobit Super Retro Trio Plus. I am now using an NES Advantage controller because I was having issues getting through some of the earlier levels with a regular NES controller. I really wish there was a way I could get this guy above me. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, well, at least this gets me to here. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. There's no life bar on the boss either, and I'm down to my last hit already. God, this sucks. Ugh. I really wish there was a way I could kill this guy above me. Fudge sickle. Hey, John, how you doing? I was hoping you were going to stop by tonight. How's everything going with your, oh, what am I thinking of? Your, Dreamcast. Oh, man. Now, one thing I will say is this is definitely a better game than the TurboGrafx 16 version. Oh, goodness. This is really irritating. So we are again playing, this is the PAL version of Darkwing Duck. I actually bought at, oh, where did I get this one at? This was at AB Games, that's what it was, in Lübeck, Germany. It's actually the first night that I've had a chance to play it. I haven't had a chance to play a whole lot lately. Just been busy. Been sick. Sick of being busy. This would be a great game for Capcom to do. I saw someone had mentioned do a re-release of it. This would be a great game to put on the Switch. Problem is, nobody's going to get the reference anymore. At least with, like, DuckTales. They've brought DuckTales back. I hate that bat. I hate that bat. I hate that bat. I have 10 games. I'm going to be getting more next week. Awesome. That's good to hear. I want to get a Dreamcast. I've just dying too much on NES games. No, I just have not had a chance to really look into it. Just about missed that one a second time. Oh, I know it was, John. I referenced you a little bit earlier because we were talking about, I think NEStalgia dropped a line saying lies. And I asked him if the lies were that Sega does what Nintendo don't, because we all know that's pretty much a lie. I mean, even Mythbusters has confirmed that that's a lie. All right, NEStalgia, we'll see you when you get back. Odds are I will still be on this level. Well, at least I'm getting, like, gold and stuff in here. DC is my favorite Sega console. Sega does, but yeah, that's true. Oh, I should have grabbed that health. Think a little bit later tonight, if anyone is interested, I may actually fire up one of the Jackbox games, the Use Your Words, if you guys want to play it. It's actually an interactive sort of game that we can everybody can enjoy. Yeah, Sega would be the Toys R Us of the video game industry. Yeah, it does seem like that dude from time to time throws a knife a little bit quicker than other times. Let's see, what do we got going on here in the chat? Hey, Griffin, thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. God bless it. Quackerjack is a pain in the butt. See, what I don't like is you have to hit the jump button to go down a level, and then, oh, come on. You press down to continue going down the rest of the way. I wonder if I can hang from the top. You know what? We're going to try that. I got him! Holy crap, I got him! Zergoots! Zergoots! Super Pistol Lane, which is super glitchy that I don't recommend playing. Okay, now I have to play one of the other levels. It's hard, but I have to admit that it's like I've enjoyed the challenge so far. Yes, it's pissed me off a couple of times. I'm not going to lie about that. But it is, I've enjoyed it so far. I'm glad I picked it up. Oh, he got me. I'm really not a fan of those banana peels. They kind of suck. Oh, I needed that. I needed that health. And again, I don't know if if Riff's coming back yet later on tonight or not, but make sure you check out the Superhero Game Squad. They do so many awesome things to help out a lot of different people. They just helped out NES Addicts recently. They did the custom thumbnail for Jay's awesome video he did showing off the different boxed NES games that he's got. Let's see, Griffin. This game is awesome. Yes, it is. Now, like I say, I managed to pick up this copy. I was in, the name of the city is Lübeck, Germany. I was at a game store. Oh, that sucked. As soon as I fell, I knew I was screwed on that one. The name of the game store was AB Games. And they had so much cool stuff there. I could have maxed out all of my credit cards really easily. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, you don't want to play the PAL version of games because they're slower. I could actually probably use a slower version of this game because I am sucking at this speed. Those banana peels are just ridiculous. It's a Total Tune thing, too. RoXolid coming straight out of Champaign, yeah. Actually, CHAMPAIGN. And technically, I'd prefer to come straight on Milwaukee, my hometown. Home to the 2018 championship-winning Milwaukee Brewers. They haven't won anything yet, I'm just hoping. Because, I mean, if the Astros can do it, why not us? To go back to some old-school wrestling, what about me? What about Raven? Debating, too, I might do a predictions video for WrestleMania. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. May do another kind of live stream like I did before the Royal Rumble, just to simulate some of the matches that are going to be going down. I really hope they don't put the strap on Roman Reigns, but I know it's happening. Because Brock his contract pretty much is up, and Roman Reigns just has no charisma, though. Huge White Sox fan, but I don't mind the Brew Crew. Hey, I don't mind minor league baseball either. And I only joke about that because your pitchers don't hit. And when I grew up, I mean, we were an AL team, so I always thought the AL was better. We're going to continue there. But, man, since the Brewers became an NL team, I love the strategy better in NL games over AL games. The NL game is just, it's a much more cerebral game, I think. It is more strategy based. But I mean, beginners gotta have some place to play too. So I mean, that's what the AL is for, right? Plus, when the pitchers have to hit, then you can actually retaliate against people like Tony La Russa, who always likes to have his pitchers pitch a little bit dirty, but then he whines and cries when people return the favor. I am so ready for baseball season to be here. Oh, I knew that was going to be tough. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, that was cheap. Got it from both sides. Go Yanks. John, no. Nobody likes the Yankees. The only thing worse is a Cubs fan. Actually, no, it's not true. Packer fans are almost as bad. Yes, I am from Wisconsin, and I hate the Green Bay Packers. I don't know if this game is getting easier or I'm just starting to learn the pratfalls of it, because I'm not nearly as frustrated as I was when I started playing. Go Yankees, indeed. I mean, here's the thing about the Yankees. They couldn't even beat the Astros last year. Ugh. I am a Bears fan. Born and raised, or I was born late 70s, grew up in the early to mid 80s, so I enjoyed the Super Bowl shuffle, and I actually, when I played football when I was in middle school and everything, I wore number 50 after the greatest middle linebacker of all time, Samurai Mike. Mike Singletary. Bears. Okay, I just killed that guy and he came back. Love the pillows. Yep, that was something that, I don't know if she's still hanging out in here, but Ginger, my girlfriend, got me for, I don't remember. Oh, it was a housewarming gift. That's what she got them for me for. I don't know if I don't remember if she saw them on Etsy or where they were. Took forever to get here, though. If you guys haven't done so yet, by the way, check out my Twitter page. I posted something earlier today, and actually on our Facebook page, too. Twitter.com/RoXolidStudios. I had to do studios because productions was just too long. But I actually worked on some artwork earlier today that I want to put behind me for when I'm doing live streams and whatnot, just so that it's a little bit better than this. And would love to hear everybody's input on it. See, I don't like the fact that I don't like how you release basically a level behind your, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. So, got the pillows off of Etsy. Thank you, dear. So, Megan Ann, if you are up in Chicago, do you go to Six Flags very often? I actually used to be this is the first time in a couple years that we are not. We just did not have time the last couple of years to go. I want to say they were like $30. But she would know better as she was the one that actually picked them up for us. Around $35, $40. Okay. I think I had seen them on Facebook or something first and said that I thought that they were really cool. Kind of like how I saw that Spice Orange GameCube and then all of a sudden I'm unwrapping a Spice Orange GameCube. Or the NES 101 top loader that wound up here somehow for my birthday. You know, I like going for we went to Fright Fest. We went to St. Louis last year in like April, and my daughter and I went once to just a regular Saturday. We went. Was not that impressed with the Joker ride actually. I was hoping for more, and it was just. I don't know, for the wait, I was just hoping that it was going to be more. What is this guy? Dude threw a shell at me. Man, I need to get this game for the NES Classic. No, you didn't see them. I found them on my... Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Oh, he throws it like a boomerang. All right, how do I get that up there? No. Can't get it. Oh, I see. I got to get the balloons. Oh, do I have to wait for it to pop, or do I have to come back this way again and let it... Yep. Well, at least I feel like I'm making progress on here. I mean, I haven't gotten this far yet. Ooh. Alright, how do I get up there? Funny thought. You remember the video showing the PAL games? Marble Madness because the game is arcade. Yeah, I have never actually, I haven't. I've yet to play Marble Madness. Oh, this guy again? Alright, got past that part. This is seriously a game I really think Eugene Myers needs to spend some time and play. I think this would be right up his alley. Oh, that's a neat little trick there that you can... Oh, how do you get... You can't kill those guys? Seemed like that guy took some extra hits there versus what he had been taking. Seems kind of cheap to me. I really do wish the music had a little bit more to offer. How do you kill those guys? I don't know why, John, why the audio is not coming through. We were having some issues with that earlier. I've got it turned up a little bit more in the background, so hopefully it comes through in my mic. But I don't know. I've got to try to figure that out on my end. Shoot them in the head. I thought I had been shooting them in the head, but maybe I was just shooting at their head versus hitting them in the head. Hopefully now you guys can hear a little bit better coming through my microphone. I just hate doing it this way. I jumped too soon on that one. Those guys definitely remind me of the weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And again, like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check out some of the other great channels. I know we had Riff in here earlier from the Superhero Game Squad. Make sure you check those guys out. They do live streams every Tuesday and Thursday. I think Rax the Great right now is doing a live stream on Kingdom Hearts. Guys can always check him out too. He does some great content as well. Eugene Myers, you guys have heard me mention his name a couple times here tonight. Does live streams of older NES games on the regular. Oop, crap. Yeah, I don't know if those guys are actually supposed to be ducks or beagles or what they're supposed to be. Jump! Oh. Oh, and the life power-up isn't here now because I had already collected it. Well, at least got something there, but not what I was looking for. Crap. Well, at least got past that. Ugh! Rich Tony is playing Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. That'd be cool. That was weird how I got some delay or lag there. Yeah, probably just me more than anything. That's a game I've actually got installed on my NES Classic, but again, it's another one that I haven't really played. I know one of the local stores here that went out of business back, I want to say back in October, September time. They actually had a complete in-box DuckTales 2. It was one of those, or no, the original DuckTales, I'm sorry. It was just one of those of, oh, I need this. No, I don't want to spend that much money on it. Dang it. We're an hour and 15 minutes in, and I've beat one level. You just shot me in the rear end. Don't forget, if this is your first time here, make sure that you go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate everyone who has joined us here tonight, continues to join us. We've got more coming soon. I know, John, one of the other reasons why I'm glad that you're here, the video showing how to make the the GameCube region-free will be rendering tonight. And then also working on a video showing the video differences between a GameCube with the GCHD adapter and the cool digital Wii HDMI adapter that's been out for quite some time. I will say, if you just want to play some GameCube games, that's not a terrible way to do it. Alright, got half health right now. Doing pretty decent there now. I'll actually try to save that health for later if I need it, because I just got some more right there. Awesome. Jumped over that guy. Awesome. I will take this where I'm at right now. Always looking for suggestions too. If you guys are looking for different titles that you'd like to see, see if we can beat and how they look. Ugh. How's the Let's Get Dangerous shenanigans? Well, shenanigans, that would be Super Troopers. Because that's where Farva likes to go eat, that's got all that stuff on the wall. But beyond that, we have found out that this game is pretty dang hard. Pretty fun, but picture is outstanding. I'm using my iPhone X plugged into my... Awesome! That's awesome. I was able to get the power up, come back, and then still grab the balloon. Alright, that's how you kill those guys. I need to figure out how I can jump up there and get those extra lives if I can. Let's see. Megadan, thank you. That was a great suggestion. Shooting the guy in the head. That worked perfectly. And I will pistol whip the next guy who says shenanigans. How do I get past here? Do I have to ride dude's shell? Nope, can't do that. Alrighty, guys. Well, how the heck do I get past this? Oh, that's how. Yeah, John, I'm not quite thrilled with what I wound up doing. I made a couple mistakes along the way, and I mean, systematically it works fine. I just don't like the way the switch placement wound up. Overjumped him there. Yeah, it was one of those, who was that, completionist? It's one of those, I had to take the leap of faith, and it was just very nerve-wracking to take that leap of faith. Oh, he was way past me! Oh, that makes me angry. I'm finding myself like puckering up and trying to jump and whatnot. You have to beat the balloon, that platform. When the balloon goes up the wall, you have to jump on it. Together, you have to beat the balloon to that platform, and when the balloon goes up along the wall, you have to jump on it and ride it to the top. Oh, so maybe if I launch both balloons at it, there we go. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I want to game this because of the Metroid Prime. Well, because of Metroid Prime. Ah. You know, I will say if you've never had a chance to do so, I would play the Metroid Prime trilogy that's available on the Wii. I actually really personally like the Wii remote for first-person shooters, especially like dang it, like playing what am I thinking of? Resident Evil 4, the best version of that game, without a doubt, is the version on the Wii because of the controls. Do want to thank you guys for coming and checking things out on a Sunday night. It's about 9:30 here, local time. I do like the way the animation on the turtle, he's shivering when he doesn't have his shell on. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the animation of the snake from Robin Hood. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. One of the best Disney movies of all time. Yeah, I have to get up there. Oh, dang it. Well, and don't forget, if you do have a GameCube and it has that digital port on the back, you can head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com, use promo code ROX10, and you can save 10% on just about everything on the site, including the GCHD adapter. Oh, thank goodness. And, ooh! Boss fight! Oof. I'm not doing well here. Oh, you dirty rotten. Stranger's Prayer. I'm working on my next video for YouTube. What are you working on, Completionist? I'm working on my Sprecher cherry soda here. All right, I feel like we're making progress here. Been streaming for about an hour and a half now. Well, that sucked. You know, it's one of those things, too. I've been to Disney more than a few times now since 2001, both in Florida and California. You don't see any Darkwing Duck there at all. You don't see DuckTales. You don't see Gizmo Duck. You don't see any of them. You see Donald, and you can occasionally see... Wow, why am I not able to grab that? And you can occasionally see Scrooge McDuck in spots, but you don't get to see Gizmo Duck or Darkwing Duck or Launchpad McQuack or... Ma Beagle and the Beagle Boys. I'm just glad that they still have Who Framed Roger Rabbit in California, because that's one of those where I don't know how much longer that one's going to be there, because I don't know many people know it anymore. You know, they recently changed Tower of Terror in California to be a Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I know a lot of people were bummed out at that, but the problem is with, you know, keeping it Tower of Terror was the fact that it was the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and there's so many people now that don't know what in the world a Twilight Zone even is. Let's see, NES games I actually owned as a kid before I got into video game collecting. To own an actual game is incredibly hard and rare. Most kids would always, dude, I know of where you speak. I know I was talking to... So I posted on Twitter earlier today, and I'm pretty sure Facebook too, the fact that 3 years ago today I actually ordered my first clone console. It was the Retron 5. And, you know, I asked the question how many people, or for how many people that was their first return back to retro gaming, or that, you know, what got them back into retro gaming. And a couple people, like I know, talking to Eugene Myers, John Riggs, they're like, dude, we never left. Wow, my timing is way off on this dude. Wow, why is my timing so bad? Yeah, I had an NES. I had a Super NES. I really didn't have a ton of games for them. I rented a lot more than I owned. Now, we had a mom and pop video store in the town I grew up in, Menominee Falls. I couldn't tell you what the name of that store was to save my life. But one of the things I do know is the fact that they also had Master Systems that you could rent. Because we didn't have Blockbusters until I think I was in high school before we got our first Blockbuster. Never had a family video. And actually there were two, that's right, there was one up on the hill. There were two video stores where we would go to rent games. Because I remember when the Super NES came out, I couldn't get my hands on anything besides Super Mario World, so I think that's where I rented Pilot Wings or F-Zero from to begin with. And that's why, like, I know a lot of people are upset about Toys R Us going out of business. Ginger and I have talked about this quite a bit, that, like, I didn't have money as a kid. My parents didn't have money for us to go to Toys R Us. Like, we were Kmart kids. All right, boss fight again here. Whew. I'm going to take a little... Wow. Oh, I was doing good too. Ugh. All right, last time. Yeah, because back in the 90s, the games were actually expensive. You had to rent it. When I got my N64, I only had 5 games, and the rest I rent. My Blockbuster with my dad. Well, so I got my... I was a freshman, I think, in high school when the Super NES came out. And I got one, not on launch day itself, but pretty dang close. And back in Wisconsin, there was like a regional electronics retailer called American. And I'm 99% sure that that's where I got my Super NES from. I don't think I got it from Best Buy, but I could have. My N64 and... Oh, come on, that's cheap. I killed him. I know I got my N64 and my GameCube from GameStop. Actually, the one at Southridge Mall in Milwaukee. You know what? I may have gotten my Super NES actually from KB. Now I think of it, I may have gotten that from the KB in Northridge. And then let me think where I got everything else from. My N64 and my GameCube, sorry, both came from GameStop. My Wii came from GameStop. I actually got my Wii on launch day from GameStop here. And then let's see, my Wii U came from Walmart because they were running a deal back in... Hey, Magnus, how you doing? So Walmart was running a deal back in 2013, I think it was, during Christmas, where if you found a web ad for Black Friday or whenever, even before Black Friday, they were going to match it. Well, Sears had a misprint for the Wii U, and they had it in there for $60. And I was actually able to get my Wii U with new Super Mario Brothers Wii U and Super Mario 3D Land for $60. Because otherwise I wasn't going to get one. And that's how I got that. My Switch I got at our local GameStop here in Champaign because they were the only ones who had them. I know there's a lot of people who hate on GameStop and everything, but I've actually had pretty good success with the ones that we have here locally. Magnus, I am playing on, this is the Retrobit Super Retro Trio Plus. So that's why it's in 16:9 mode versus 4:3. It just doesn't have the option to go 4:3, unfortunately. And this is the PAL version that I brought back recently from Ahrensberg, Germany of DarkWing Duck. As we have found out tonight, this game is hard as flippin' nails. Oof. Either that or I just really suck at platformers. You know, there are parts of this game that actually kind of remind me of Ratchet and Clank a little bit. And I don't know if it's just the shooting that goes along with the platforming or what. Oh, come on, he was clear. That was kind of a cheap hit, but thankfully I had the option to pick up some health right there real quick. All right, so we are back to the boss again. I don't think I've died once yet, so let's see here. Oh, I had to say something, didn't I? Come on, come on. Ugh! So close. So close. Got him! We are down to one level left. Hot dog. Any difference between this version and the NTSC one? I don't think that there is, except for the language that you can see here. Sorry. Like I mentioned, I've been fighting this damn cold. So language differences clearly, and this should be 60 hertz. I'm sorry, 50 versus 60 hertz. But above and beyond that, should be the same game. All right, let's see if we can get through the third level here. It's only taken me 1 hour and 40 minutes to get through 2 stinking levels. Let's see. Oh, and I tried playing this earlier, and it was really flippin' tough. As I jump right into the pit. These guys are tough. I hate them. I really, truly hate them. I'll bet you that's another way if I would have used those arrows that I could have gotten to those extra lives. Ugh. I lost that. Oh well. Hey, who turned out the lights? Well, that's craptastic. Ich bin DarkWing Duck. Do you have any problems with your Retro Trio? Some people have had cartridge connector problems. No, haven't. I've actually... the only minor issue that I've had was I had a huge surge that went through and knocked out one of my controller ports, which Retrobit replaced for me. But that was something where I didn't have my console plugged into a surge protector properly, so that was on me. Oh, you dirty weasel. Alrighty, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours here. I do want to thank you all for coming by. We'll have this archived and up probably in the next couple of days. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. We've got cool stuff coming up this week. I do have the tutorial that'll be rendering tonight showing you how to modify your Nintendo GameCube if you have a Japanese version to be able to play NTSC US games, or the opposite way will also work. You just solder to a different set of pads is all. Above and beyond that, we will have a comparison video between the GCHD from Eon Gaming and showing you how it compares to an original Nintendo Wii with backwards compatibility using one of the cool digital HDMI adapters that plugs right into the back of there. Above and beyond that, we did get a package yesterday from Charge-In Pro. They do have an induction charger. I am a huge smartphone nerd, So they sent me an induction charger for smartphones to test out, along with a multi-charger that basically it's got a ton of outlets and it's compatible with iPhone, Android, tablets, whole lot of different items too. We are going to test it to see how it works with powering retro video game systems in the setup you guys see that I have here too. I have a GCHD. I love the GCHD. And one of the things too, honestly, and I've already shot it, both look good. There's a reason why the GCHD costs what it costs. And for the rest of it, I'll say hang on for the full video. I'll have that done probably Wednesday. I think I will have that up for everyone to check out. Probably be up for Patreons on Tuesday. The GameCube mod video, that will be up tomorrow for patrons as well. Patreon.com/RoXolid for as little as $1 a month. You do get access to all of our videos. We do have super chats going here. You can always check as well during or in the more info section. We do have the link to our Streamlabs account too. You can always visit us there as well. Above and beyond that, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for giving us a like and a thumbs up. And make sure that you go out and enjoy something retro. So we will see you guys very soon. Next stream, either Tuesday or Wednesday night. We'll be back with another stream. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.